Hi, we're live. Hi, everybody. My name is Cindy Ellers. I'm from the central part of Wisconsin, and welcome to Cindy's Stamping Studio. I can't wait to show you tonight's card, but before I do, I'm just going to go and get myself set up. That's why I always tune in a little bit early for that reason alone and wait for a few people to join me. Well, I already have Sally Becker joining me and one other person, two other people, but I'm not sure who they were. Oh, my mom just joined us. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I'm just going to get me set up on my Kindle so that I can see everybody. It doesn't always work that way, but that's okay. I hope everybody had a great weekend. If you if you're friends with me, oh, Bernie's on. Thank you. If you're friends with me on Facebook, on my personal page, you'll see this past week, Jim and I took the other grandchild with us to the camper. And that was so much fun. Oh, that girl. What she comes up with, we both just shake our heads. It's just crazy. I mean, she's totally different from her brother. Easton is the sweetest little boy, but he's quiet. He's reserved, kind of shy. But Andy is her dad. She's nonstop talking. She's got the way her mind, she's always thinking, and everybody thinks that, oh, sure. The one picture I took of her, she was sleeping. Oh, no. She was just a talking and a fishing. Her favorite thing to say was, "Here, fishy, 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 come bite on my hook. I have some oil you could swim around in to make yummy for my tummy." I couldn't believe it. And the highlight was seeing her catch her first fish when she was with us. And they always put the pole up too high, and the fish came right into the boat and smacked her in the face. Oh, Jim saw it. I saw it. We just started laughing, and I said, "Did you have your mouth open when that happened?" And she says, "Yeah." I said, "Well, how'd it taste?" "Kind of scaly." I mean, 9 years old, and she comes up with this stuff. It's just crazy. So anyway, that's what my weekend was all about. Don't forget, I'm going to tell you right away, be sure to share my posts, leave me a comment, and hit the like key or the love key, whatever you like. And if you don't have a chance to go and watch my video tonight, you can catch it on Thursday with my Facebook replay. Hi, Arliss. Hi, Donella. Nice that you could join me. I appreciate it. When you're on my blog, which is also called Cindy's Stamping Studio, be sure to go and subscribe to my blog. If you page down on the left-hand side, you'll see it says follow by email. Just enter your email address and then confirm it, and all my posts will be delivered right to your inbox every day. I only post 6 days a week. The seventh day, which is Sundays, I post a joke on Facebook. Figure you've seen me enough every day. You don't need to see me anymore. Last week we had our technique class, and next week we have our kit class. I have all the cards ready to go with the kit class, so if this is something you're interested in, pop me an email at buddy98@yahoo.com, and we'd love to have you join us. It's a fun class. You have your choice to make 5 cards out of 7 that I design. You can make 5 cards, you can make 10 cards, or you can make 15 cards, whatever you want, be it 1 of each, 2 of each, or 3 of each. It's fun, and there's nice, simple cards. I think you'd enjoy it. So, okay, I have a few announcements. If you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, it doesn't have to be through me. let me know. And I have created a PDF file of different card alternatives that you can use with the paper pumpkin. It's just something different. I have the paper pumpkin cards that I made with Andy from this past weekend. Just a reminder, bonus days. This is the last next week is the last full week, but it only runs to the end of July. For every $50 that you spend, you'll get a $5 coupon. Okay? And then starting August, I think 3rd, we have a new catalog coming. Let me see if I can tell you for sure. August 4th. Starting August 4th, we have a new catalog coming. Notice all the little yellow tags I have in mine. And I got my pre-order today. While I'm not going to share with you, I know a lot of demonstrators are, but I want to start making samples because starting in September, our Christmas card class starts up. So you might want to be surprised or not. Okay, that's all I have. Now I'm going to flip my camera down and show you a few cards, and then we'll get stamping. I think that sounds like a good idea. Okay, here we go. Oh, first I have to switch it around. There you go. Now we'll switch it down and move it up. Okay, the cards. First, the technique cards. The name of the technique was called window card technique, and that was when we created a window for our greeting and then popped it up with dimensions to make it look like, you know, to give it some dimension, something different. This particular card uses the Field of Flowers stamp set and the Flowers for Every Season designer series paper. Okay, the second card using that technique was this one. This one was a very pretty card. It used the Forever Fern stamp set and the new in colors of Cinnamon Cider and Misty Moonlight. Something different. I just like how they both turned out. Okay, now we have the Fancy Fold card. Okay, this is the one I made during class because you can tell from my mistake. And here were the two samples. This fold is called a Double Dutch Barn Fold, and there we go. Now I can see you talking to me. Hi, Jan. Hi, Catherine. Okay, now I can see you. I didn't have my Kindle set up right. But anyway, this is the Double Dutch Barn Fold. And this is how it opens. So this is like considered the top of the barn, and this is considered the doors. Right? Pretty neat. Something different. What made this so much easier, because this is a pretty fine dye, the sunflower dye, was that we used adhesive sheets to glue down our sunflower, and then this one I didn't. As you can see, parts of it is sticking up, but once I used the adhesive sheets, pretty much all of it are stuck down. This was the one I made in class. So, those three cards. Yes, Jan, that colors on the Forever Fern. I don't know. I think this is going to be a go-to stamp set, my opinion, because I've yet to see a card that didn't turn out good with this. And this was such an easy card to make. Everybody just loved it. We used the layering circles to make our window, and then the painted label dies using Cajun Craze to make our decoration. Okay? All right. I'll put them aside. The other cards to share with you are the June paper pumpkin. The July, I realize the July paper pumpkin is already out, but I had to wait until this past week to even open mine because Andy wanted to help me. We didn't follow the directions just because we wanted something else. And so this card we came up with this Hello Sunshine, the Smile card, and the Pineapple card. So they're just alternative cards that we can make with the paper pumpkin. It's not for everybody, but when you're going to the camper or to the lake and you have downtime, this is a great way. You have everything you need with the ink spot, the stamp set, the cards, the envelopes, the layers. It was a lot of fun. I can't even show you the stamp set because Andy took it home with her. So that's okay too. Okay, now let's start stamping. I think you're gonna love this. This card I also went and used the window effect. Okay, for our card base, we used the window effect. I also used the technique for our technique class for August. And I have to tell you, I'm in love with it. And I can't wait to share it with you. First, I should tell you the stamp sets that we use before we get too carried away. Our featured stamp set tonight is a Grand Kid. Now, when I saw that in the new catalog, I thought, oh boy, I have to get this set. You know, it's all about grandkids, but there is a congratulation, grandson, granddaughter. It could be for anybody. Congratulations, so proud of you. I like this part. So smart, so fun, so sweet, and so wonderful. We must be related. That could go for any of your relatives. Hi, Judy Vine, Tammy, Sandy Schumacher. Thank you for joining me. This set is going to be one of my favorite sets, I think. I also used the Well Said stamp set with the well-written dies to match. These dies have a lot of different words, and I really like them, but I haven't used them that much. Now I will be using them a lot when you see what I did. You're going to like it. I promise. Okay? Oh, there. We have our layering circle dies, and that's all of it. There. Okay. But this is the one we're using tonight. I mean, that's our focus, right? Okay. So, before we get too carried away, the winner from last week's class is right here. She's watching. And let's see. She's also a stamper. So before I get too carried away, I want to go and congratulate our own Judy Vine as a winner of my door prize for last week. Some enamel embellishments that she can use on her cards, and I will get Judy these to her sometime. I'm not sure when, but she has an order with me, so I'll probably enclose it with her order. Okay. She's so lucky. Man, huh? Okay, our card is going to be a Just Jade card base. And this is going to be a different way where it is 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5 1/2. Okay, just like that. We have a pretty peacock. We have a pretty peacock layer, which I can go and glue that. Whoops, that's for the inside. I can glue that down. Thank you, Arliss. I hope that I try really hard to have some good quality. You know how it is with our internet provider. I'm not always so lucky, but I do try. So, there, we're going to go and glue our pretty peacock to our Just Jade base. Then we'll put that aside, okay? We are also going to be using, the Designer Series paper that is called Whale of a Time. Now, I didn't know what I could possibly use this paper for until this past weekend. And I thought, hey, I'm taking little children fishing. This is going to work out perfect. And it did. What you're going to do, because you want to create that window, you're going to go and take one of your layering circles. It's the second to the largest. Run it through your die cut machine and cut out your circle. Just like that. And don't throw this away because we're going to need it. Then you're going to also go and take a scrap of paper of Just Jade and using this scalloped layering circle, and then put the circle in it and run that through your Big Shot. And I just had it. It's funny how you can lose things on my desk so easy. And you'll end up, I can't believe it. And you'll end up with a nice scallop. There it is. You end up with a nice scallop border that will fit just nicely right there. In fact, I'm going to go and glue that down so I don't lose it anymore, right? I think that's an idea. Hi, Deb Vine. Glad you had time to join us. Okay. We're going to put that right here. And slide this up a little bit. There's a little bit of, there we go. New paper. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and then this, we're going to go and take this and put it right here, right? But before we do, we're going to take our Designer Series paper and turn it around. And this is what will be on the inside. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take my pen. I'm going to go and line this up and make a couple marks so I know where to put it, right? So you can see the marks right there, and the circle will go right there. Okay. After I get done with the Facebook Live tonight, I have to go to town because I have a little boy that's playing T-ball tonight, and I think it's their last one. It's just been like practice. They haven't been playing any real games or anything. But I promised little Easton I would come and visit them. Okay, so that's going to go there. And there's your window, right? Not done yet. Okay, now I'm going to take a scrap of black paper. And what I want to do is cut out happy. And then I had a brainstorm. Why not put an adhesive sheet on the back and go and put a piece of packing tape on the front. You can do this with any color. I just happen to be doing it in black. And any die, I'm just going to fold this over, just like that. I suggest you take your bone folder and go and smooth it out. It looks like that, right? Okay. We're going to go and put our happy and run it through. So we'll not only have the adhesive sheet on the back, but we're also going to have the packing tape on the front. Okay. And when we're done, it's going to look like this. Isn't that the coolest? This is called faux embossing. It's shiny. It looks like you embossed it, but you didn't. Pretty cool. And I want this right here. I know, Jan, it is. And that will be our August technique. I realize I usually keep these two techniques secret before class and stuff, but it just is so cool that I couldn't help but share it. All you have to do is take your pokey tool then and peel it off of your word. I want it to be off center a little bit. And then just fold it down. Just like that. And, oh yeah. I will take Memento Black. And put it right there. Just like that. Right? I want some... Then I want to take my designer series paper and add dimensions. I guess I didn't have enough dimensions out here. I have to get some. No worries. And what we're going to do is add dimensions, or if you had some foam-backed tape, you could do that also. I'm using our dimensions. There we go. All right. Put this one back. Okay. Now, just go and remove these. Whoops. Doesn't look like this one is gonna cooperate. Let me get a better one. There, that's better. Okay, so we'll take our card back and we are going to put it on just like that. And so there's the front of the card. Now let's do the inside. You know, like I always like to do, oh, that almost looks better. I always like to have a decoration or something on the inside. Same way with your envelopes. Be sure to stamp them and decorate them. Just continues the fun. There. Okay, there's our, and we're going to use the So Smart, So Fun, So Sweet, and So Wonderful. We Must Be Related. And you notice I have it all set up on one block. So that, that way you don't have to ink it up twice. You also don't have to wonder if you have the placement right, because it is. Okay, now, because this is a grandchild, I wanted to add one more thing. Best grandkid ever. And put that right at the top. Like that. Isn't that the coolest? I tell you, I was so excited when I got done making this card. I had to go tell Jim all about it. He appreciates me sharing that kind of information. He always gets a good chuckle out of it. Okay, so here's our inside. Ah, isn't this cool? I love it. Let me turn it over. There's our front. There's our inside. Yes, yes, yes. That is, it just turned out so cool. Remember, if you want more information as to what I used, the featured stamp set was a grandkid, and it turned out great. Don't forget, we have bonus days this week. I would be honored if you picked me as your demonstrator. For every $50, you get a $5 coupon to use in August. Don't forget to use my July host code. That's only good this week and next week. Okay, now, just a second. Don't go away. There we go. There. I just want to thank you all for joining me tonight, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Jim and I are off to our camper again this week, where we're going to do a little bit of fishing by ourselves, just the two of us. So that'll be fun. It'll probably be very quiet for a change, but we enjoyed the grandkids and stuff, so that's fine. So anyway, thank you again for joining me. Have a great rest of the week. This was our card. Don't forget to watch for it on my blog. That's coming up on Thursday. Okay? Take care and happy stamping.